Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I am piecing together a few more videos showing me making this journal, so stay tuned. Hi guys, I'm working on a couple of things for this journal. One is this pocket here. It was in the stash, it was cut out of scrapbook paper and it got a little divot there. And I put this cluster that was also in my stash here. I made a kit, you know, in case you haven't watched, well, I don't know how I'm going to put these videos together, so I'm probably going to repeating myself. But anyway, it was in a kit I made, and then I added this little focal point. Okay, and then when I was digging through my stash, I found this sticker here, and it is from, you know, when you buy postage stamps, it's at the end. You know, I guess it's just telling a little bit about the stamp. So anyway, I stuck it on this piece of cardboard or thicker paper. I don't know what you would call it, cardstock, I guess. And I wanted it to have some, you know, because this is on that sticky, I don't know what you, that slick paper that stamps are on. You know, you can't write on that. I'm using my, what do you call these things? Zigzag stickers, because that's how that side's cut. And if I ink it a little, yeah, it kind of shows up some. So anyway, switch scissors there in the middle of the talking. So I thought this would make a cute little journaling card, just a little one. But I don't like that barcode on there, so I went and found a Christmas stamp, and I inked it up too, and I'm just going to glue it right there. And yeah, we're going to use it as like a little journaling card. So, and the reason I kind of thought I need a little journaling card is because this pocket here, that cluster on it, I made it into a pocket. So I'll show you as soon as this isn't sticky. Okay, so right here, this is a pocket. So I'm thinking I can put this in there. So anyway, I think I already found a place to put this pocket. So let's go looking in the journal. I know I have stuff everywhere. It's just the way I am. I can't help myself. I'm thinking I need one of those big L-shaped desks so I have more surface space. I've been putting things in pockets as I go. So, and this was marking my place. So I'm going to put this here because this isn't really writable space. So we're going to put this here. I probably should ink it. And I've been using this old ink pad. It says just plain red. It's, I don't even know what kind it is. Stamp Craft. It's old, since the old scrapbooking days. So, but it still has red ink in it. So that's just what I've been using on this journal, mostly. Okay. Get on there. Okay. Now, just glue this on, and we have a pocket and another pocket. And you can see I stenciled on the other page, the white page. I'm not doing it on every one. I'm just doing every few. I don't so want it to interfere with writing. I don't think it will. You can write right over that. But on the other white pages, I just inked around the edges. So, okay, here we go. There's a pocket there. And we're going to put that in there. And then I'll find something bigger for that. So I'm not sure what I have in my stash. So we can look real quick. And get this. When I say stash, I don't mean stash. I mean my kit here. Let me get stamps out of the way and these little blingy things. I do have this, which is index card with fabric on the front. It's a great way to use up scrap fabric. Then you've got an interesting little, what do you call it? Index card, journaling card. Okay, that works in there. And what else? Anything else? I have these. I kind of like using these for this journal because I use that paper that's got the Christmas bulbs on it. I guess you call it bulbs. So I'm just going to slip that in there. And it kind of goes well with that color of that journaling card. So, okay, next thing up. We got a snowman here. I want to just ink him. And I have this page. And you know what? It might, scrapbook paper. It might be great with this popcorn bag. Oh, it's a perfect fit, just about. A little bit sticks up, but that's fine. So I'm going to glue this on, and then we'll have to definitely improvise for a journaling card for it. So I will do that in another video, or I will attach it to this one, or who knows how I'm going to make these go together. So if it's not in this video, just look for the next one. So, but it definitely, I'm going to use Masterboard to cut it because I have mini Masterboards already put together. And I'm just gluing it straight on there because it's kind of flimsy and I don't want it to tear if you keep trying to put a journaling card behind it and inside it. So we're just going to make one pocket out of it. Okay. So I have a masterboard here. It's going to be about the right thing. So it's awful bright though. I might gesso it to get it to be not quite so bright. So anyway, I want to cut this down and maybe decide what focal point I'm going to use on it, and then I'll come back in another video. So thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, I went through all the digging in my ephemera and I found this to from card. Well, actually it was used. And I thought it fits perfect on here. So, and I cut it in a tag shape and I was just trimming this up. Oh, I need writing space on the back. I just now noticed. Okay, we'll take care of that. Also, I was going to put a hole in the center and do some, I didn't get that very good. I know it doesn't really, it shows on one side but not too much on the other. Okay, I have this gold glittery tool that makes good toppers for tags, I think. So we're just going to whack off some of that. And since this is a tall tag, it's going to stick out the top of the, I should wait till the backing's on it. Top of the journal. So let me glue this on. If I can hang on to it. Probably could put it on as a side pocket, but too late. I can't stay on it. Do what, I've got a little trip ahead of me. I'm not looking forward to it. I need to borrow my dad's pickup. So I'm driving to my parents' house in a couple hours and having to drive it back and keep it. Go do some stuff tomorrow with my daughter. But it is going to be a great trip because my mom called me and said, are you going to eat with us, eat supper with us? I said, well, depends, you know. If you want me to, I will, but I want to, you know, make you have to cook. And she said, well, I thought I'd fix that okra. And I thought, oh my gosh, yes. If you don't live where you can get fried okra, I mean, I don't mean the stuff you buy at restaurants. I mean real fried okra. Cornbread in a skillet. Ah, it's great. I'm looking forward to it. My mom's fantastic at it. So anyway, and she also, we went to I don't know what you call it, place where they sell fruits and stuff. They have two things. They sell peaches earlier in the season, and then they sell apples and stuff. This, I'm looking for backing for this. Not quite big enough. So anyway, so she bought some Purple Hull peas. She'd been wanting Purple Hull peas. So I get fresh Purple Hull peas and okra. Now, I don't care if I get anything else. That's perfect fine for me. So anyway, you know, how your mother's the best cook in the world. I just don't know how she's done it all these years. She's almost 90, and I'm thinking she's probably been cooking since she's a teenager, right? I don't know. Her mother was a great cook, though. So her mother was the cook of the family before she married. And then people hired her to cook for invalids in town, you know. So anyway, she learned from the best, I guess. And me, I didn't turn my oven on in my house for months after I moved here. It was months and months. So, yeah. But it's just yourself. Why cook? I have enough people I go out to dinner with and have leftovers, and sandwiches are good. I've always liked sandwiches, so that's my cooking. My poor daughter. But it's also her fault. She didn't get any of this because she's such a picky eater. So, but she does like fried okra. And I could tell her about it. But who wants to share the fried okra? Even with your daughter. Plus the fact that she's got play practice after school. Okay, there we go. We got a little backing for it. We got enough for another thing if we need it. Okay. All right, now let's see if this will go on. Oh, I got to punch the hole again. So anyway, I hope you guys, I'm just doing these videos and just turn on the camera. because I like watching people make ephemera and stuff. And as you can see, I'm kind of making it as I go. I do have some pre-made, and it's right here beside me, right here and here. But I'm trying to use the stuff in this kit as much as possible first. And this masterboard was in the kit, because I think I had like 1 or 2 masterboards enough for every kit. I think I had 20 kits. I mentioned that earlier. Okay, here we go. Let's try not to tear the hole. All right, there we go. In the popcorn bag. And now it's going to be a major statement sticking out of there. So we might need to cut it off, but we'll just wait. We'll just wait. Okay, I'm going to go dig some more and see what I can find. Kind of got some little piles, like scrap paper here, journaling card type things there. Here's a pocket. Oh, this is a good one. Let's work on this. It is the silverware pocket, so it might work great here. Or I got this bingo. I think I like the bingo there better. Just an old bingo cards, and they're pretty thick, so it's going to thicken up the journal a little bit. That's okay. I guess I'm going to make another tall tag for this. Put on plenty of glue, except I left the top off, of course. Well, I didn't think I did, though. Okay, trying to grab a pen. Have you guys got your Christmas stuff out? And is it like all over the place? I still have some on my bed, but it's better. Trying to organize it. Why do we buy so much stuff? That is the question. Why? Part of my problem is I didn't do any journals for like 2 years. Not much, a little bit. Kind of sputtered here and there. But I'm on a roll now. Got a craft retreat coming up 1st of November, but my brother told me that they're having the birthday party for his grandson, which is the first great-grandson of the family, the only great-grandchild of the family, on that Saturday. So I'm just going to have to leave early, pack up my stuff. I wouldn't have gone that day if I'd have known. I should have known. It's 1st of November. But okay, I'm going to have to use that masterboard again and cut another one. It's almost the right size. The other one I didn't gesso because I thought this is kind of like a bright colored journal, but this one's a little wild, so I might do that. I don't know. I'm going to trim it off, see what I can find for a focal point, and I will come back. So I'll see you in a minute. I think I'm going to round the corners on this one, make it a little shorter. So anyway, be right back. I cut the chipboard and rounded the corners, put a backing on it, stitched around it, and I found a few things to glue on top of it. So let me get my chair back in place, and we'll work on that. Okay, I have these fabric images that I got at a thrift store, and I think they're on Wonder Under, but I am just going to use Fabri-Tac to glue them down because they had that plastic stuff on the back like you can iron it on, but I don't want to go to that. Oh, wait a minute. It's coming off right there. Will it come off? Parts of it will. Okay, we'll just glue all of it down. So there's no telling how old these are. Probably 20 years or more. Okay, come on, glue. Come on, there we go. Oh, that one's coming up too. Maybe it'll go through. I don't know if it will go through and seep through that Wonder Under or not. If it comes up again, I'll just repair it. It's no big deal. So put the bow down. And then Santa. Use the art glitter glue. This was just an image cut from a book. Can't stay on the lines. Okay, I'll just put him down here. And then I've got the words peace and joy. I'm just going to put it at his feet. And I went ahead, while I was waiting for the gesso and the glue to dry, before I could sew this, I went ahead and picked a few more things to go in the journal. And I was trying to use what was in my little kit. And I got some, maybe we can get some things going. So you can see things sticking out all over the place on the journal. And if you've noticed, I'm not going through and saying, oh, I need, 6 things on this side, 6 things on that side. I'm just going through. Oh, you know, I never thought about cutting it off. I got it too tall, didn't I? Oh yeah, it's way too tall. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so guess what? We're not going to use it here. Wow. Yeah. I'm not sure where I can use that. I may have to cut it off and restitch it. So, so much for that. Okay. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I'm just turning the pages, and I feel like it needs something. I'm putting something there. One thing I did find when I was digging through things is these two. There's 2 of them. They're stickers and they're border bling. I'm sure it came from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to cut it right there. And just a little bit left over. I'm going to stick this on the edge of this page. I've got glue all over my fingers. Okay. I'm just going to go a little bit at a time. Get the ink out of the way. I don't have the glue lid on. Kind of get it started. Straight. Just undo it a little bit at a time. String on it. Oh boy. Between the string and the glue on my fingers, I can't get anything done. Okay. There we go. String's off. Glue's off. Okay. So that adds to our blingy type journal. We'll find something else for this. I'll have to start over on that. So, okay, what else did I find? All right, I have just plain music here, and I thought I'm just going to put one of these notepads on there, and it's just almost the perfect size. It needs just a little bit cut off, so I think I can just do that with my scissors. And I'm going to do a little bit of inking with the red ink, if I can find it. Here we go. Piece of the bling there. Okay, I'm just gonna, oh, I forgot to get a glue stick. I destroyed my other one. There's a piece of bling. Did it come off? I think it might come off right here. If I can get it back with all the glue on my fingers. Yep, okay, we got it. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue that on. And I wish I had my glue stick, but I don't. So we'll use the art glitter glue. I'm just filming a bunch of videos as I'm doing this, so they'll either be very short ones or one big, long, gigantic one. So hopefully I'm not losing you guys. And I'm just craft along with me as I work on this journal. Okay, now we can write on that space. And I need to do the same thing here, but I don't have anything already pulled out, so we'll just leave that for now. I figured this is good writing space, so I'm not touching it, but I am going to put this pocket here on this page, and this is just one of those silverware pockets I got probably at a thrift store. I think that's what it is. Silverware pockets. So I'm making it so it's a pocket here and then a pocket behind. And I don't have anything selected to go in it. All right, next. Okay, I put this envelope in the middle of this signature. And it's just one I collaged on a long time ago. And it is out there everywhere. It's got a lot going on. But this side I didn't do anything to. But on this side, I thought I'm gluing a Christmas card on there. And you can open it up and write in it. And then I'm going to make it a side pocket. So we will tone down some of that everything under the sun paper. Okay. It's pretty even. If it's even at all, kind of even. Okay, now we got a little flip out. That's a pocket. Okay, let's keep going. All right, on this one, I had this pocket made out of fabric and book page, and I found another one of these iron-on things that someone had cut out. I'm gonna try, no, I better try the fabric tack. Anyway, so I'm not gonna iron it on, I'm just gonna glue it with fabric tack. And it's a Christmas bulb, so that's kind of a lot of those are running through this journal, especially the scrapbook paper. So we're going to put that on that pocket. And I had the word greetings here. Then I have a die that cuts these out. So this is going to be kind of a hit and miss on this. It's pretty tiny. Just enough to kind of hold down all the parts and pieces. Okay. And we're putting ingredients right here. All right, and then I'm going to glue this pocket on sideways, so it's a sideways pocket and a sideways tuck, because it's too wide to go this way. I guess it would, but I like it better sideways. I put a big envelope in the signature. You can see it right under this red one there. And I folded it in half, and then I trimmed the flap so it would not bind right here. Maybe I can lift it up. So you can see it's kind of half of an envelope when I open it. See, it's kind of half of an envelope. But anyway, so that's there. So that's another pocket. And you got writing space on the back. Okay, what else do I have? I said that was writing space, good writing space. It's kind of sticky still. Get that off. Okay. And I have on the back of this, and I have one over here I didn't put anything on somewhere, which I guess I could have. I decided to put this on here. It's Scrabble. And I'm just going to cut it and see if I can get it to fit. I think it's going to overlap just a little bit. So I'm going to cut this side off. Just maybe leave a little trim of red so you can tell it's an edge. Okay, put those over here. And that way it's still a little wide. Yeah, okay, I'm going to trim it up against the end of the lines. I can use my ink. If I can cut it straight. Ugh. Not doing too good a job of that. Okay, I'll just ink around it, and that kind of finishes off the edges. Okay, glitter glue. I don't know if this would work for someone's December daily or not. I've never done December dailies, and I'm not really sure. I guess it's all depends on what you want to do. Some people do page layouts, I guess. Some people just do a tag or something. So if you just wanted to do writing, I think this one would definitely work. So, okay. And then I'm just going to leave that for whoever gets the journal to decorate with. And this is about Hanukkah. This is about Christmas. So, all right, next thing I have is more bling for this page. And we'll end it right there. And then see if we can get this in there straight again. Threads in it, of course. Okay, just a little bit not straight there at the end, and a little bit overlap. Okay, and then I had this bag, which has a tag in it already. That's nice. Needs to be inked, but anyway. Okay, it's going to be too tall for this page, so I am going to take the tag out, and then I'm going to trim this off about 1.5 inches. So, 1.5 inches. About right there. That's probably close to what it needs to be. And then, this can go in the scrap papers. And I'm going to, if I can reach it, grab my pinking scissors and just go along that top again because it was already like this on the top. Just finishes the edge. So maybe you can't tell I cut the bag down. Okay, and I'm just going to glue the whole thing on here because there's plenty of place inside to put things. So here we go. This I know I got at Dollar Tree several years ago. A whole bunch of them. I don't know if they still make things like this or not. It's like gift bag is what it is. So, okay. All right. I could put it on as a side tuck, I guess. But not this time, I guess. Sure. All right, what else I have? I'm putting this pocket on here, the side pocket. It needs a little repair there in that corner. This is like tissue paper put on a piece of cardstock. There we go. All right, now we're going to glue it on. This will be a pretty chunky journal, but I had already had like 15 pages in it, and that's more than I usually put in a one signature, but I just kept putting stuff in it, so. Okay. And next I have this little sack made out of book page and napkin. See how I made the little bag here? I just covered it with some napkin. So I'm going to cover the back of this greeting card where it just talks about where it's from or who made it. So let's ink this a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. I was going to say on this scrapbook paper, I took it, cut it 8.5 by 11 because it works in this journal, and then I ran it through my printer and put backings on it, so I didn't have to deal with a lot of white pages, because after doing the Halloween journals and the white pages there, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to see another white page again. So I knew I would have plenty with just other things. So yeah, and I made sure it had writing space on these pages. So they're from, it's called Holly Jolly, and I'm pretty sure it was a freebie from Junk Journal Junkies many years ago on their Facebook page. And I refer to it a lot because it's just like traditional Christmas stuff. Okay, I have next a envelope. It's a CD envelope, and I have a die that cuts out these little, whatever you call them, things. And but you can't really journal on them, so what are they for? So I thought I might cut a piece of this thicker book page and glue this on there, and then this can be the journaling card. So I need to cut it. Grab my pen. It needs to be smaller than that mark, so I'm going to move it over. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, and how far down? Something along this line, right there. I'll trim it more if I need to. Okay, so while that's drying, I will get my chomper thingy out here. Slide that over. Try to cut this. Okay. And the other mark, it's right there. I didn't go smaller by much. Let's just see. Oh, there's a piece of plastic there. No, there's plastic there. I just made it to my way. I may have to. Okay, that works fine except for that plastic getting in the way. It's a little tall. A little tall. Let me trim it down, then I'm going to check on that plastic. You see the blue on there is from when it was actually in the book, I think. The book it was in. It's like glue or something. So let's ink that. My chair keeps rolling back. Okay. me put. Okay. I'm going to glue the blue side down. And it's just for decoration, I guess. I tried to find a regular Viewmaster die, and it was not to be found at any price. So I found this one. I thought, well, it works okay. So, and you could write on those lines there, but I think I'll just put it on here and slide it in. Check that plastic. Yeah, it's up right there. Don't know if I can get to it. Okay. Oh, I thought it's glue on my fingers. Okay, we'll try that. Okay, now I'm going to put it here. And this has got a flap that's kind of the wrong way, so I just kind of fold it down. And I think we'll make it a top pocket, as well as the pocket with the Viewmaster in there. Okay, this has been the longest day. Oh my goodness. I've been out doing weeds and exercised my knees and talked to my mother on the phone and ate some lunch and worked in here forever. And I don't know, it just seems like it's still like not even 3 o'clock. So, okay. Just keep that flap down. It needs a little washi tape on it. It's getting a little torn. There's a red stripe on here. That'd be cute. Okay. Just a little decoration on the top. And to fix that torn spot. Or to keep it from tearing more. Okay. Give us a little bit of weight too. Okay. Got all this Christmas. Oh, wash it right there. Okay. Now, one more thing. Okay, that paper I just had. I'm just going to glue this on there. It is a cupcake holder. I've talked about these a lot. And I actually will need to stitch this too. So, I mean, I do. I don't have to, but I like to stitch around the edge. So I may not get the edge too much with the glue. And it just makes a cute little pocket. It's already decorated. Just needs to be on something that's a little thicker. And I don't care that you can see family through there. I don't know. Just more fun, I think. Okay, now the trick is cutting it out. And I have used my decal scissors before. This time I think I'll just try to go around the circle. So I'm going to cut this out. I think this is the last thing I had, isn't it? Oh no, I got more. Okay. I won't put this in. I'll just, show you where it's going to go. I like the colors of the reds in this because it matches that red background we're going to put it on. So I'll just show you where it's going to go, then I'll move on. I have a few more things pulled out. Okay. It's going to go there. This is going to be pretty. Okay, next is another greeting card I want to cover up, and I have this book page covered in some tissue. I'm going to put that on there, and then I had this piece of fabric on a piece of paper, and I'm just going to make them kind of like little staggered pockets. So that's just kind of fun. It uses up 2 things to cover the back of that greeting card. 2 things out of that kit. You might can hear in the background, they're picking up the recycling. I need to go get my trash can in. It's out there on the curb, waiting on me. I'm I'm not sure where this fabric, I guess I'm the one that put it on the cardboard. I don't remember. It was probably just a scrap, so I was just gluing it on there. I know it was cut out with Pinkin shears, and it was a little big, so I took it to my trimmer, and I was able to trim it, even with the fabric on there. So I want this one to be down just a little bit. It's shorter anyway, so let me have to turn this way. Anyway, you can write all around this card, and I didn't put anything on this side, you know, or on the greeting paper, not greeting paper, wrapping paper. I guess same thing, greeting paper, wrapping paper. So I did leave some spaces for whoever gets the journal. I may have to glue that some more. Ugh. I think it's glued down. I think the hole is glued. There he goes. Okay. Let me move it like that. It's kind of in a bad spot. As long as things don't fall out of the pocket, and they wouldn't anyway, they would just fall into the inside of the book. Okay, do I have anything else? Oh, I don't. I have two more things. I'm just going to ink around this. I definitely need a pocket here. Cover up where it says Paper Studio, but I will just do that off camera, and yep, then I'm going to start putting the tags and stuff in. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.